What's going on, everyone? It's Pwn Noobs or Mike, and welcome to today's in-depth episode. Today we will be looking at Dominic Brunsmeyer, aka Bandit.
I used to be undercover. I did time. I had to deal drugs. I even had to kill. And I was so good at it that it got me a promotion.
Bandit is a GSG-9 defensive operator. With 3 speed and 1 armor, he is extremely deadly when it comes to roaming and being aggressive. Bandit's ability gives him 4 bandit charges, and those bandit charges can be placed on any equipment and or walls and can help defend against breaches and even hurt attackers. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bandit's class. Bandit has the MP7, which has 34 damage, 900 rate of fire, making it one of the highest rate of fire in the entire game, right up there with Ash's RC. Let's go ahead and look at some of the best attachments for this gun. I personally love the ACOG sight. I think that's the better sight compared to the other ones. Again, this is personal preference as far as the sight goes. Now, as for the barrel, this one's a no-brainer. Bandit's gun, even though it can be fired single fire at distance, is deadly, but should be fired with burst only. Even though you can shoot it full auto, only do so in certain situations if you're up close in combat. Otherwise, burst fire will give you the lowest recoil possible and allow you to hit long shots and be extremely deadly even at close range. That is why, for the barrel attachment, I recommend the flash hider. And as far as lasers go, that is a personal preference as well. I personally do not like having my laser, my red dot, be seen by the enemy. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things you can do with Bandit's charges. I personally love the Bandit trick. The Bandit trick is actually quite simple to do once you get the hang of it. What I do when I Bandit trick is I like to have a mute with me. Placing a mute down on the wall that you're going to be Bandit tricking saves you from prematurely putting down a bandit. That way, if it happens to get EMP'd, it's not your own bandit that you're putting down. This will help out a lot. And if the mute happens to get points because a thermite or a Habana went ahead and shot or placed down their charge before, you can get a few extra seconds to place it down before the EMP comes in. You can bandit trick them. One other thing I like to do, guys, I like to position myself in the middle of the reinforced walls that I'm doing. As you see in the clip, I'm in the middle, and you can turn on a dime left or right and place your bandit charges. You can place it on the edge of them. It'll cover the entire one. This will help you bandit tricking. And you have to have a good headset or have your sound turned up to be able to sound whore. Sound whoring is very important if you don't have a Valkyrie on a Valcam calling out which wall they're going to. That's going to come in handy. That's one thing that you are going to have to learn. You'll have to listen for the sounds of thermite placing it down. A lot of people during this game will like to hit the wall while thermite places his charge, or they'll throw a grenade, they'll throw an ash, they'll shoot, they'll try to distract you, but keep your ears open to be able to successfully bandit trick. And then after you successfully have bandit trick, they've ran out of options as far as destroying a reinforcement. Go ahead and place your bandits down and feel free to run away and focus on another objective. Some other tips and tricks for you guys that I personally love. If you know that you are not going to have to bandit trick and you already have a mute per se, go ahead and place a bandit down on hatches. You would be surprised by how many people will run with Habana, shoot their Habana on a hatch that's bandited, and you will get points and you will destroy that Habana. They will waste at least one Habana trying to destroy a hatch that's bandit, and they don't realize it because not a lot of people do that. So if you have a bandit or two to spare, put it down on a hatch. Also, if you are going to be defending a wall, go ahead and place your bandits down at the beginning of the wall, especially if you don't have a mute. Who cares if they get EMP'd? That's why you are roaming. That's why you have roamers around there. Bandits are also good at holding down walls that you would otherwise be occupied by a mute. Now, like I said with the hatches, guys, if you have extra bandits to spare, don't be afraid to use them on barbed wire and other equipment. If you put them on a barbed wire that's well placed, just when you enter the room, you can destroy drones, and you can hurt last-minute rushers at the end of the round. If you're playing secure area where there's bomb, if you place them on certain equipment like the barbed wire, you will get a slight advantage. And the same goes with shields. If you have a shield preventing somebody from getting in the room and they have to hop over it, doesn't matter which room it is, and you have a bandit on it, they cannot hop over it. They get near it, they take damage, but they cannot hop over it without destroying it. So I recommend putting bandits on equipment if you have them to spare. So thank you guys very much for watching the video. I hope you learned something. Bandit's one of my favorite operators in the game. I find him extremely deadly, especially when I like to roam with him. And bandit tricking. Now with a new operator coming out named Mira, bandit tricking might be a lot easier depending on how that plays out. We'll have to see this weekend at the R6 Invitational, which I will be watching. So that's it, guys. I'll see you later.